This could be Tea Farm gunpowder, or it could be bourbon. You'll never know. But I will tell you I wouldn't do readings while I've been drinking, or that other thing. It's almost like 2017 didn't quite get the memo from 2016, where we were done. We were done with all sorts of things last year, were we not? And I'm revamping how I'm doing my my reading. I've got someone helping me. I've made my own cards that are just going to be for me because I'm not interested in getting into the card game, but I can't actually use the Voyager Tarot for the Bagua that I want to start reading by. But I've been feeling like I just wanted to have a look at what was going on in the cosmos and how the universe is feeling feeling with us. Okay, the emotional card is reverse negativity. Now, two negatives normally make a positive, except for when combined with the mental card, which is narrowness, there is just no way. The mental card of narrowness means that our minds are becoming closed to other people's perspectives and points of view, which is wreaking havoc on the emotional body, the collective emotional body, because we are feeding fears instead of being open and loving. And I had an incident directly where my ass was handed to me on a platter because I stood up to a vigilant vegan who was being really unkind, and I put on Instagram hashtag sounds judgmental, to which she responded by just annihilating me. She went on all my Instagram pictures, poked everything that I had made, where I had made meat for my husband's birthday, prosciutto because he gets tired of eating tofu, for my sons when I cook them chicken. You know, we've cut our meat consumption in half. Does anybody know that? No. Do these strangers, these vigilant vegans, know that? No. And I went vegetarian completely for 2 months and ended up getting more sick again. So then I had to get animal protein back into my diet. Everybody's trying. If you're going to insist by using cruelty and meanness, nobody's going to get on your bus. You know, just quietly eat tofu in the corner. The physical card was fortune. So I'm sure all of you every day are going, after the bombardment of what's going on, you just step back and say, okay, I've got so much to be grateful for. And when you can't remember, phone your friends and they will help you with that. Now, the spiritual card is compassion. And, you know, for the people that lose their shit on other people, they need love. So, like, more than anybody, they need love and understanding. You know, and that's what I find, like, these quests for being a perfect human, doing everything right, doing the yoga poses right, you know, just we're using every level of spirituality as a means to judge and hurt one another. And I really got that loud and clear. And the thing that I try and emphasize with my own family is that I don't give a shit what anybody else believes. Can I be kind to them? Will they accept that? Then that's good enough for me. You know, and we are here for just such a short time. And I was reminded of that today when on Facebook, 2 of my memories were from Sue, who had rethreads here in town and passed away during the Christmas holidays, and my poet friend, Christina. And if there's ever been a call to kindness, it's right now. So we need to stop seeing where we're more advanced than other people and actually just let people be and deal with our own demons and deal with our own hangups and deal with our own places where we are rigid and controlling. That's fundamental. We're behaving in a fundamental way. And if you don't think that you can be fundamental, try and make me a shitty cup of tea. Like we all have our ways where we are rigid and strict and need it a certain way. And we really need to lighten up on ourselves and other people. The masculine card for the masculine energy on the planet right now is time and space. Now, I see this as a karma card. And what I feel is going on is a trying to step out of the patterns that are keeping us stuck in ways that are unhealthy and unsupportive and aren't a reflection of our higher selves or our best selves, right? Because if we can't laugh at our ridiculousness and our rigidness and see, for me, when this poor girl, attacked me, I just thought, well, I was hurt and stunned because that's not how. If I'm not going to say it to your face, I'm not going to attack you about it online. So I just have a different way of approaching life than this girl does. But I mean, I have to honor that kids between the ages of 15 and 25 are not going to see the internet the same way that I do, and they're not going to deal the same either. And that they, just as much as all of us, it's just a cry for love when we behave badly, It's a complete cry for love. The financial card, it's the Tower. And I just feel that the protests have only just begun. And I'm not a protester. I'm a behind the sceneser, but I can see that the protests have just begun, whatever that means. The home card is the reverse of brilliance. So a lot of people figuring we're coming into 2017, it's going to be done. All this stuff is going to be finished. From 2016, this is a new year life and all this. And it's kind of a prolonged, painful stretching. But it's really, it's really okay. It's just, we're all releasing so much right now. We're all releasing so much. The work card is the reverse of ecstasy. So some of us have to do things that we don't consider to be. Some of us are still just trying to figure it out as well. How can I bring the love of what I do into this economy? How do I fit in this economy? Why are there no programs that stick in this economy? And I'm not an economist, and I don't exactly know. I just know that just keep going. Just keep going. Now the relationship card is equanimity. And it's the balance. Like as much as the masculine and the feminine cards, the Man of Cups and the time space, we are, the way that Meryl Streep stood up without naming names to make her point known. I mean, it's unfortunate that she had to use that time for that, but it's that women are no longer afraid to speak up. And a lot of us have had not only vicious vegans, but have had to stand up against some pretty hard things in our lives. And it didn't kill us. And we're still here and we'll still carry on. And if that isn't a mark for women to step up, I don't know what is. Now, the overall view is that there is success, and the Priestess card are the overall feelings of this. And a lot of people that I know are doing that, the cold water, shocking, you know, I forget what that's called. It's the Iceman. Sorry, I'm coming up blank, but everybody's stretching their comfort zones, and that's a really great way. I would do it, except for I already have thermometer issues, and that would send my body into freakouts, and I don't need to do that right now because I'm dealing with enough. So the overall feeling is that it hasn't been easy, it's been shocking, and yet there is successful aspects of everything. And if we can look at things and have a laugh once in a while, that would be good too. Okay, the 3 chakra resonance cards that I pulled are the hands, and it's I joyfully radiate happiness to the world around me. And then the second one was the secondary chakras, the knees. I flexibly approach all of life situations in keeping with the sense of divine order. So if you're like me, maybe you're a little bit impatient. Maybe you want things to change like that. Maybe you want you want to renegotiate the ways in which you manifest and how it's manifesting, instead of just stepping back and saying, you know, it's all in divine time, all in divine time. And then the last one is the root chakra, the first chakra. I love life, and so I radiate the light of love into the world. I don't want to say these are trying times. They are really pushing us to see where we're stuck in ourselves, and that's just so beautiful, really. Take time to be with yourself. Take time to love the shitty aspects of your being. We all have them. If we all stopped looking out and, you know, projecting on everybody else, we would find exactly where we need to look to deal and to heal. All my love. It really is a blessing to be alive at this time. Happiest of New Year's. Thank you, guys.